other, but it never lasts. Vito loves sports, the beach and lifting. Noelle loves books, Batman and Disney, like Sonny and Cher, but way more stressful. I love Lucy, if Ricky could wrestle. Big Vito and Noelle, a married couple with a podcast. Big Vito and Noelle.
Guys, welcome to Mr. versus Mrs. LaGrasso versus LaGrasso, right here on the Big Vito brand. I am Noelle, I'm the Mrs. This is Big Vito, he's the Mr. part, and we are here for week 2 of the return of me and the show, and we've got new computers, and we got all this like really cool shit going on. How you doing, Big V?
I'm doing good. How's everybody out there from Mr. versus Mrs.?
The Mr. versus Mrs. universe apparently is dying to know. Dying to know.
You know,
did you
people,
win or did you lose the vote?
You know, people, when there are accusations and there's evidence of shit, right? You either clean up your act or, you plead guilty. Some of us like to not admit their wrongness. Some of us take care of business. And some of us just, oh, I didn't know. Well, the tape is still in this friggin' house, all right?
It's not in the house.
Where is it?
It's in the garage at the bottom of that box because we never moved
It's
it.
still in my house. In my house.
But Vito, the problem here
Excuse
is
me, wait,
that,
you didn't let me finish.
No,
Interrupting.
go ahead, I'm sorry.
I know you're out of practice.
And I gotta get back into
you're not
the
a regular podcast, superior like I am. But
Go ahead.
when I was accused of having stuff in my house, what did I do? I threw the shit out.
It took him a week.
Hold on. I threw the shit out. Okay?
Look at this. Darren is dying. He was about to tweet. He was about to tweet when we're going live. Darren, we are here, and we have not said what has really happened with anything yet.
Okay.
So, bear with us.
Bear with us, okay? I threw this garbage out, and it wasn't a week. It was a day or two.
No, it was not.
No, hold on.
You did it over the weekend. You did it over the weekend.
When it was time for me to I said, hey, I got to throw this shit out, right? I went to the drawer because, some of us are busy. We do other stuff instead of sit around the house and live on the luxuries of the BIGB.
I don't know
LLG.
anybody that sits around the house.
Anyway, I took care of my business, but this tape is still in my house.
It's in the garage at the bottom of the box.
Doesn't
the kid
matter.
won't be here until January. Do you want me to ship it?
No, it's still here,
Do you want me
and
to
it's still like bad juju,
Listen. Who do you think won the vote this week over this tape? This damn tape you're so gung-ho-y about.
I did.
Wrong. You lost.
How could I have
People
lost?
said I shouldn't get rid of this tape, that I should give it to you.
Are you people out of your?
Lost.
Are you people out of your mind? Erroneous. Because
Hi,
Jay, hello. If I go back to my Wedding Crasher days, is that going to be acceptable? If I go back to pimping hoes, at Christmas and going to see Big V's little elves, ho, 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 then is that okay, people?
What does that have to do with an over 20-year-old
Because
VHS cassette tape?
Because I'd like to relive my 20 years of bachelorhood and go back to the old days.
Sweetheart, you do that every Thursday on Gumad night. What's your catchphrase? Go ahead, tell me.
Gumad's over strong all night long.
Case closed.
It's not case closed.
Case closed. Yes, it is, Vidi.
No, I am. That's it. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm through with you. Okay.
Are we breaking up?
All right.
This is good. Are we going to break up?
If we break up, you in trouble.
How am I in trouble?
Just to know, Big V is electronically up to date, yo. I got my second Mac today. Yeah. All right.
Whoopity-doo. Nobody cares. You just said you were going to break up with me after you said Thursday was Gulam night.
This could be crocodile alligator because I might be Chip the Ripper.
I can't take any more Chip the Ripper, V. I can't do it.
I even played a shit at work.
All I know is you called me this morning at around 6:30, and all I heard was, twinkle, twinkle, baby, twinkle, twinkle, through the thing.
That's right. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. Twinkle, twinkle. That's right.
Dear Lord. You don't need no
Don't
hose.
hate. Participate. Twinkle, twinkle, baby.
You don't need no hose, Vito, because I, sir, am a keeper.
Yeah, you probably, you probably friggin' voted for, keep the tape, Noel. I'm a jock sniffer. I'm not a jock
Say
sniffer.
hello to Annette.
Annette, what's going on? Annette, all right, I know you'll come on my side. Throw the tape out, right? Because I got rid of my shit.
Annette, you recall last week's show where Vito found my old ex-husband wedding tape in the garage in the bottom of the box that belongs to my kid. It's not even mine. And it was mixed in with the stuff that came from the old house. It's been sitting in the garage. Vito had, got a little, what do you call it that you do?
No.
Get upset.
I have, okay.
I don't know.
In the garage happens to be my old black book with all the old hoe phone numbers.
Oh, so wait a minute. You never threw your black book out, but you're going to get on me on an old VHS tape, but you have other women's phone numbers?
Yeah.
Then I guess I'm not so
numbers,
bad.
And those numbers still work. They kept the digits.
Wait, I'm gonna show you what you do. I'm gonna show you what you do. Goes out, sneaks into the garage with its old, black book. Oh, look. Hey, thank you. Our friends over at Voice of Misery podcast. He goes to his black book and he looks down, then he pulls out a number and he sees old Betty Sue from Staten Island. And he gets real excited. And I said Betty Sue because we know nobody named that. Looks through the back book, gets the number. He dials the number. He calls and he's waiting and he's all excited. And he goes, Betty Sue, is this you? And they say, no, it's her grandchildren. We're sorry, V. She passed away. She was like 85.
You see, that's what you wish all my exes passed away, all right?
You are the king, the Social Security king.
But they still living strong, them ladies, all right? And it's still...
Look at this. Call a number. They want to see it. Look, the popcorn.
Call a number,
This is a hot show, baby. This is a hot show. Look at this. Little black book. Long gone. Long gone.
Ain't long gone, because you always got to have a backup, baby. People, what do I tell everybody? Have a just-in-case fund, right? You put $2,000 aside, and it stays locked in. It doesn't matter how hungry or depleted you get. Always have that $2,000 on the side. What's a just-in-case fund? In case I got to get the fuck out, I got first and last month's rent and money for a mattress.
I keep a separate bank account, which has a lot of money in there, and I don't tell you about it.
Yeah, that's good. So what are you doing here?
What
are you doing here?
Love you. You're the one that seems to have all the
Oh, did you see that, people? Oh, I'm in love.
I'm in love with a gangster. I can't help it. But I don't do this black book, whatever. I'm not mad that you had Miss Hanover pictures with her on her knees in front of you. Bet she's in the black book, but I didn't say nothing.
That's wrestling related.
I was chill about it.
That's wrestling related stuff from my world.
Do you have the suitcase by the door at all times?
No, of course not. It's in the bedroom.
He always has a suitcase packed with at least his wrestling gear at all times,
Guys, I always used to
have anything you can't walk away from 30 seconds. Listen, we've been together a long time. If he's going to be whining and crying about a 20-plus-something-year-old tape from when I was married as a teenager, good luck.
Who did you talk? Who did you talk to today?
What do you mean?
Who did you have communication with today?
Nobody. What are you talking about? I set this computer up all day, and I talk to different people for personal projects.
Did you know that Miss Noel is still very good friends, and I happen to be friends with him, with her tattoo artist? They used to date back in the day.
Who did I talk to? You're friends with him too. He's a family friend. We've known each other since we were kids.
And
Please.
And your mom still likes him.
My mom likes everybody.
No, she doesn't.
Look at this. We got Let's see here. Plot thickens. Listen.
That's
See,
right,
look,
people.
look,
Right.
now.
You are exactly right. The plot thickens because
Vito,
she
who
could be
did-
friends with her exes and keep tapes, right? Just to, kumbaya
Vito,
and
your
friggin',
ex
are you
called-
serious?
Your ex that you lived with called you the other day, and I was sitting there, and you did one of these. Really? What's that all about?
Baby.
She got a little.
Nah, baby, it's okay.
What was that all about,
Hold
babe?
on, baby.
What's that all about, babe?
I lived with all my bitches, okay?
Oh my
I
God!
lived with all my bitches. They always had a spot
Look,
for me.
we need a holiday away.
All right?
Tattoo guy, backup plan. He's happily married, and he's got like a dozen kids.
Yeah,
I don't have
know.
time for that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have time for that.
Free tattoos.
Who did your tattoos?
I just said at the beginning, if you didn't listen,
Okay.
he's a friend of mine.
Okay,
Hush.
so he's a friend of Vito's too. So let's not
Had to
play
become
this.
a friend of mine
Let's
to
not
keep in your
play
life.
this. Look, women
Jesus.
can move on quickly. Don't blame Vito. Oh, come on, listen. I'm gonna break it down to you. My adult children say they call me a Vito-sexual. Like apparently I'm part of some kind of weird LGBTQ kind of thing. I am only attracted to men that look like Vito. No one else. That's it. I am only attracted to Vito. So the kids say I'm a Vito-sexual. Go to my Instagram, Magic Tea Spiller. Who do you see on my Instagram? Vito and Yul Brynner. And that's it. Who else is there? Bull. Occasionally Pitbull, but he's like with Short King, and I'm more into this. But like seriously, I am a Vito-sexual. Look at the people are so sad for poor Vito. Vito's ex-girlfriend called, and he goes out Thursday night on Gumad night. The man's catchphrase is Gumad's over strong all night long.
That's right.
How can you guys support that? But anyway, they didn't because the vote said that you lost this week. You lost the vote that I should keep the tape, not burn it, and give it to my children, which is the plan because my kid will be here in January.
No, they ain't coming here now.
Well, he was just here. He just left.
Oh, mommy, I love you and daddy together on the tape. You guys look so happy.
They don't.
You look so happy together with daddy. We missed our little family.
Honestly, no, they don't even remember me and they're not together. I hate them. And number two, they call you Faja.
No, I'm not. I don't want to know these.
Do.
I don't even want to know these kids. All right.
They're not kids. They're adults.
I don't even want to know these adults. They don't
He
need.
raised them.
They don't need to be coming
Look,
to my crib.
You're still upset over the tape. You're still upset.
Now fuck this shit, man. She keeping tapes of walking down that aisle. You know what I mean? Walking down the aisle.
Have a good night, Jay.
Jay, take
Watch
it
the
easy.
rest on TikTok.
All right. This
No,
shit
I
ain't.
didn't.
It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable.
Okay, well, you lost. So,
All right. What
therefore,
happens?
You know what the rules are.
What happens if I kept the tape? Sex tapes of my babies walking into my bedroom. You know what I mean?
Because that's really different than a tape.
No,
that
it's
dates
not.
My dead grandparents. Your D is like watching the fucking Titanic go down. You probably need 2 VHS tapes, just like the original Titanic.
Baby, it's the way I roll.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Maybe I should go to the archives and get bitches that's strolling down in my bedroom.
Bitch, your archives are already there. You still have the black book. Mr. LaGrasso, now that we have settled the score on this one because I won, and the kid will take the tape and we'll forget all about it because my ass is never watching that tape. If I wanted to watch a scary movie, I'd put in
I know.
Nightmare on Elm
But
Street.
you'll hold it close to your heart.
It's in the garage under the bunch of shit. I'm sorry. There's things I hold close to my heart. That would not be one of them.
This week's topics. This is related to Facebook.
This dude still loves Facebook. He's all about it.
If Facebook predicts something
On those little games that you play.
on the little games, should you go by? No, we ain't got each other, son. All right, she holding the goddamn tape.
I don't even know where it is in the garage. He's the one that put it away. He put it away. I told him where the
No,
fuck
she
it
told
was.
me don't touch my shit.
Well, you finish. You take one of those little Facebook quizzes and it comes up and says you're supposed to have babies. Go ahead.
So in
Translate.
2023, 24, and 25, I am supposed to have 3 children
It
with
said-
3 different baby mamas.
It said I was supposed to have 3 children. It was my poll.
But babe, you can have children, right?
Put that out there for everybody.
But you can't have children because you retired from baby making.
I did retire.
All
from
right.
that market.
Thank you. Okay. So my future has baby mamas in it.
It's a truth. It wasn't.
All right. So should I go by the post and for the next 3 years pick a special baby mama to have a baby with the BIGV from the LOG and live out this future and live happily ever after?
Let me start off by saying, who believes everything that they see on Facebook, especially a Facebook quiz? Who believes these things, Vito?
Is this the first time that Facebook has said that I was going to be a father? Honestly, seriously.
No, but I'm sure it says that to a lot of people.
But I'm only worried about me.
Let me start with you then. Let me start with you. Number 1, you're married, and this bitch does not share well. Okay, so that's
But
not going to
this is
happen.
having a baby mom, and what we're gonna have.
Old people believe Facebook.
There you go.
It does.
All right?
People.
Old people believe Facebook. All right.
Do you believe everything that you read on Facebook?
About you?
About me? What's Facebook say
That they
about
say
me?
you're mean to me?
No, we took that poll. They said you were
No,
mean to me,
all
and
right.
that wasn't on Facebook.
Guys, if I'm out there and I'm gonna have a baby mama, right, and the baby mama is gonna be friends with us because they're all seriousness, and this is the truth. There are ladies who would like to furnish a baby for me. Okay? That's true. They said they would carry.
Like an apartment.
They said they would carry baby V.
Why don't you get one that's already furnished and adopt?
All right. So this would be a great thing. This would be a great thing if on the next 3 years we're sitting here with baby V number 1, baby V2, and baby V3. And then I could have my own little tape, family tape, with all the baby mamas, then put it in the garage underneath all the boxes, and then we could live happily ever after.
Maybe I'll just call the tattoo artist then, I guess. Because what? You're going to have baby mamas. You're not saying that you are going to have a surrogate for these little Vitos.
I'm making this.
You're going in there.
I'm going in.
Absolutely no.
That's
Absolutely
pure. It's
No, no, no.
natural.
Absolutely not.
It's consenting. It's love.
It's not pure. It's not pure when you're married. It's a sin. It's not. Aren't you a good Catholic?
No, hold on.
Aren't
It's a
you
sin.
a good Catholic?
It's a sin. It's not happening.
Are you Catholic? Say yes or no. Check
No.
the box. Liar, liar, pants on fire. You are a Catholic. You believe, or you're supposed to believe as a good little Catholic boy, that your marriage is sacred, but you're going to go in and stick it in some baby's mamas. Vito Joseph, close your titties. Vito Joseph.
I'm advertising for baby mamas.
Vito, you realize if you have baby mamas, you have to share those with the mothers, right? You also have to pay child support, right, Vito? And you also have to furnish a home.
I got a home.
That's not in a 55 and older community for which you live in because you can't have anybody here under
That's
18
right.
for more than
I will
30
buy
days.
a triple wide trailer for the
Now
baby.
you're going to the trailer park. Now you're going. So now you have 3 baby
On a
mamas,
golf course. On a
a
golf course.
wife, 2 grown stepkids, and you're moving into a trailer park. Guys, do we see which way this is going? Anybody? Anybody? Like, Vito, really?
And then this way I'll put them all in one place. This way I can come and go and everybody's happy.
Vito, this is not going to work out for you. What is the vote here? Do you think that you should be able to have baby mamas because Facebook told you?
Yes.
That's your vote.
Yes.
Because Facebook told you should have baby mamas.
Yes.
Vito, why don't you... babies are a lot of work. You're going to have... Stop looking at yourself. You're going to have 3 baby mamas to deal with.
That's good.
Why don't you just fucking get a dog, Vito?
But if I have 3 baby mamas to deal with,
Baby mamas come with babies. That's a hard pass.
they're my babies.
Facebook lies to you, Vito. It lies.
But they're my
Vito,
babies.
they're your babies. You made them with 3 women that are going to fall. Do you think you have a harem like in The King and I? Do you think that you have like...
Here's the thing, right? I'll always have a place to rest my head.
No, you won't. Those women will fight. Hello, Maury. It's been his dream to go on Maury for a very long time. But he can't because this is not going to happen. Facebook lied to you, Vito, and now you're going to have a poll and let everybody know you believe what's printed on Facebook.
About the baby mamas.
The Russians are going to have a field day with him during the next election. I just wanted to put that out there.
But
Collusion.
I'm advertising for baby mamas, all right?
You're making me cough. What if I walked around doing this all the time? If I do this? It's like you. Maybe I'll get some baby mamas. Anybody want to have a baby for me? I love babies. I'll move to the trailer park.
Go ahead.
Really?
Go right ahead.
Yeah.
Did you see me flinch? Go ahead.
The test determined Facebook is not the father. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Annette's back. Annette, since you might have missed it, let me do a little recap. Vito wants to have 3 different baby mamas and move to a trailer park, and he thinks life is going to be good because Facebook told him it was. He believes Facebook. So now we present to you the vote. Do you think that Facebook should be followed or is correct, and that Vito Joseph Lagrasso, here also known as Big Vito, the tannest man on the planet, should have 3 different baby mamas and his wife should be okay with it? But he was butthurt over a VHS cassette tape from last fucking century. But he should have baby mamas to furnish, his words, furnish him with children like a harem, like in The King and I. I don't think this is going to work. You are not Yul Brynner.
I am close.
You might be close, but you are not him because you have me.
Oh my God.
Yul Brynner,
You are more problems than the 3 baby mamas.
Why a trailer park? Because it's something in Vito's dreams. I don't know. He loves trailer parks. I have no idea.
Triple wide trailer, very affordable, and they're accommodating, and they have playgrounds, they have basketball, they have pools. They all got something for somebody. Everybody can live peacefully.
There's nothing wrong with trailer parks. Nothing wrong at all. Except Vito's plan is a little ridiculous.
And when it's time for them to go to school, all 3 kids can get on the bus together, and we only go to one bus stop, and we get off at one bus stop, and we all go to one school, and we all do the same thing, and this way everybody's happy.
Let me just put this out here really quick. Take a little break, and then I have a thought. Guys, you have 5 days to vote. We stopped the voting after 5 days. We hit the results. Our voting is now on TikTok at the Big Vito brand. So go over, look up the Big Vito brand over there. We have a lot of good videos, a lot of good times. This will be edited to have all the broken down points, and then you will be able to vote right there by clicking a button. The voting is anonymous. You won't know who it is. And then you can go forward, and, it might be a bit crowded in the trailer park with all those babies. Let that
But in that, wouldn't it be lovely to have...
That will lead into my question.
And that wouldn't it be lovely to have little Vitos running around?
I'm gonna go like this, and that like on the Mickey Mouse Club. Vito, can I ask you a question, my love?
Now she loves me.
Can I ask? No, I still don't.
Right.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Where am I in this equation? Your actual legal wife. Mr. Sister Wives, Cody Brown over here. Where am I going to be during all this? Because I am not moving in with 3 other sister wives and babies in a trailer. So what is going to happen with me since Facebook? Facebook tell you what's going to happen?
You always said you love babies, right? What better to help raise my children?
Am I the au pair?
Hold on a second. Did I help raise your children?
Yes, you did.
So you
Vito, I had those children before I met you.
Hold on. Did I help raise your children?
Yes.
So you should help raise mine.
I will help raise any children you have that were before the 13 years we've been together.
Baby, no,
After that's
sorry.
called cheating, baby, and it's an episode of Jerry Springer because I am not moving into the trailer park with you and your dozen baby mamas.
I don't
and
move
your
them in
babies.
here. We got room.
If you know, you cannot move people in here. You can't have babies here. It's a 55 and
I
older
will make
both
it.
community.
I make shit happen. Believe me.
How about doing this? How about not?
So hold on. I helped raise your children. You
Yes.
should reciprocate and help raise mine. So
I
there's no qualms about it.
I will help you raise the children that happened before we met, just like you raised the children that happened
And
before we met.
me being a great.
You can adopt and do cheaper by the dozen. That's true.
But I want to make my own people. Why can't I raise my own children?
Because, Vito, you can make your own, okay? And I would gladly raise your children, but you're going to have to make them in a test tube because, sweetheart,
No,
if you're
I'm
sticking
not.
it in another woman,
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of your D-action with that. It's either it's in me or it's in somebody else and you ain't with me.
But
That's how
babe,
it works,
but then you
Doc.
want the prize. You want to be part of the child's life, don't you?
Yeah, so if you have a surrogate, we can
there's
do
no.
that.
I'm not doing no fucking
dealing with
bullshit.
baby.
I'm not doing no bullshit, Sarah.
You are not a Mormon.
All right.
You are not a Mormon. You don't have sister
I'm not a
wives. That's called
Luther. I'm not a
polygamy.
Mennonite. I'm not friggin' an Amish. You know, I'm
I'm
Vito
not any of those
J.
things.
LaGrasso. All right.
Do you really think you're right because Facebook told you it was okay?
This has been coming up. It's been bothering me. I should have little Vitos, and it should be a happily ever after.
Brought to you from the same person who thought Elvis is in the Ghetto was Christmas music.
And it's
Now
still
there
it's
is-
Christmas song, and it's going to be played today in the ghetto because everybody's wishing to get out of the ghetto.
Oh, you're welcome. They're laughing like he doesn't really mean this. Like he does. You're going to go play in the ghetto when we're done?
Yeah.
I'm going to go take a
And
look.
Bing
All right.
Crosby, my other song.
Pronounce the other song. Pronounced it. What Bing Crosby holiday favorite do you want to hear? It's not White Christmas.
It's
What is it called?
It's the Melee song. The Melee.
What's the name of it?
I say the Melee song. That's how I pronounce it.
That's not how you pronounce it. How is it said, Vito? You're such an expert.
How many you lick 'em?
It's Meliki Liki Maka. It's the Hawaiian Christmas song. It's not Mahali You Lick 'em.
It's how you lick 'em.
That's not how it goes. I've never heard you say this right, but you'll walk around and tell everybody it's your song. Do you want to create little Vitos out there that walk around and say, Bing Crosby sings about how you lick 'em? You probably do.
Be the cutest thing walking around, especially the little girls in their princess outfits.
That's difficult to deal with. But then I'm going to have to deal.
Adorable.
I'm going to have to deal with baby mamas. How many times has this come up on Facebook? Then do you change the answer? I bet he changes the answer. It's the Hawaiian kids. Your kids love it. They probably pronounce it correctly.
Thank you.
Vito doesn't. He yells at the Alexa, Alexa, play Meliki Hallie Lickum or whatever you say. And he yells at it. And then when it doesn't play it, he gets mad. You're unreasonable. Unreasonable. You want electronics to like
Alexa,
AI read how you are?
Alexa.
It's called computer.
Computer, play Malali Lickum by Bing Crosby.
How you look up.
Mele Kaliki Maka single version by Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters is only available with Amazon Music Unlimited.
I will play
Here's
it.
a station based on the Mele Kaliki Maka single version.
It's more Big Crosby. I love that it fucking did it. None of the other devices will, but this old ass one will. Vito's dreaming of a baby Christmas. 3 baby mamas in his trailer. Alexa's another baby mama figures. Where the babies need Pampers. You suck. Computer! Stop! You cannot believe Facebook. We are going to need, they're laughing. We are going to need you guys to go over to our TikTok at the Big Vito brand and vote. Should Vito follow what Facebook tells him and get 3 baby mamas and have 3 babies and I don't know what he wants me to do and move to a trailer park and I still don't know what he wants me to do? Or should he just listen to reason and, oh, thank you very much.
Really?
Listen, I sing very well. I've taken many singing lessons.
I'm over here doing work in the bedroom and you just say, oh, great singing, Noelle.
Because you're not doing work in the bedroom with anybody that matters. You're doing work with invisible Facebook women.
No, these are baby mama potential.
What do they look like? Are they ghetto-y baby mamas?
No, they're not. They're very fashionable. They're very nice looking. They're going to be blondes, brunettes, and redheads. Okay? Assortment of flavors. We're going to try them out, see if they're baby mama material. Okay? And then we're going to pick them. And then they'll be selected.
And that's a singer too. Leaving that alone. Vito, enjoy retirement and your health. No more baby mamas. Thank you.
Only on Thursday nights, right?
Gumad night, I look the other way because I know you work that night shift. So I don't say anything.
Yeah, baby, I'm working that shift.
But Vito, please understand that this is not going to fly because Facebook told you so.
This
sounds like something that like Nick Cannon would do. That's probably why he has 12 different babies and 12.
And look how happy that motherfucker is.
That motherfucker is paying $2 million in support. You got $2 million laying around for support?
Yes.
A month?
Yes.
Where?
He ain't paying no $2 million a month.
He's got like 12 baby mamas and 12 babies.
They all got food stamps and shit. You know what I mean?
Other baby mamas love your bank account, not you. And here's the thing, is that I am a Vito-sexual, and I pledge my undying love to this man. And what does he do? He believes Facebook should tell him to go forth and procreate. Why do I love him? At this point, I'm questioning.
How could you be so in love with me when you still have your old marriage tape in the
How
garage?
can you be in love with me if you got your black book in the garage?
Gotta have backup, baby. Gotta have backup.
Well, I gotta have memories to pass on to my
memories of your wedding. Oh, she admitted. Oh,
I didn't admit it. I told you that my grandparents and aunts that passed away are on that tape.
I know.
So you can't say it's happy memories with my ex-husband. And you know what? That may be a memory that my children want. I don't watch the tape. It's not 1988. I'm not setting up the VCR
I
for a
can't
good
wait till
time.
you guys, meet for the next family portrait.
How many baby mamas does Vinnie Mac? He's working his way through society apparently right now. For Vito, he's got me. And that's all you need. But go ahead, guys, vote on TikTok. Remember, you can catch us here every Tuesday is the day. I hate when he does this when I'm talking. Every Tuesday is the day we have picked to come back to you with Mr. versus Mrs. LaGrasso versus LaGrasso. We take the poll. You got 5 days to vote over on TikTok. You can watch this again if you need to review the tape. It will be up tomorrow on YouTube at the Big Vito brand. Make sure you subscribe. Costs you nothing, but it helps us out. And then also you can listen to us on our audio podcast. If you don't want to watch Vito make kissy faces at the camera, the audio podcast is fantastic. We appear anywhere that you have audio podcasts that you love, or on your Alexa devices. Are you done? Do you have farewell parting words for your friends here?
Vote for Vito. Vote for Vito.
What do we all do when we go off there? Have sex. That's what we do when we go off the air. Please, we have issues, but at the end of the day, it's me and him and me, and that's where we be every day. Right, babe? Right, babe?
Yeah. Baby mom is over strong, baby.
Should I say VHS, get with the rest? I don't know. Like, are we trying to, make
see?
catchphrases? We try to piss each other off with catchphrases. All right, guys, we will see you back here next Tuesday on Mr. versus Mrs. Bye-bye.
Deuces.
Catch Mr. vs. Mrs. on Twitch every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern.